Hey there, welcome to more of This Is the Police. Let's continue on, shall we? It seems now we have a feminist organization denied official registration. We also have Robespierre to reveal his identity when the time is right. Enemies using feminists to destroy Freeburg.
Whenever I'm alone at home and there's a knock at the door, I always hope it'll be my wife, Laura. She's always forgetting her keys.
Hello, my name is Steve, and you're Jack Boyd, is that right?
To get to my front door, the Bible boys walked about a mile from the local bus stop, jumping over mud puddles and skirting a couple of landfills. Laura doesn't go in for religion either, but according to her, these brave lunatics with their fake smiles deserve at least a minute of attention. She patiently listens to them, asks them questions, regales them with pastries, and never once dropping a hint of condescension. When I watch her do it, I've got to admit it gets me. I'd have hugged those boys, sat with them on the porch and lit up a cigar. But a month after Laura left, all I could do was quietly ask them not to bother me. Today I'm a little rougher still. Shut the door on his nose this time. Another couple weeks at this rate and I'll be greeting anyone who comes close with my service pistol pointed towards the sky, ready to fire my warning shots. In my life, even the basic stuff never goes like it's supposed to. Normally, when a wife is going to leave home, she'll make a scene or at least sit everyone down for a serious conversation. But Laura just disappeared. The children in the stories always stand on the side of the mother, but all three of our sons supported me. The in-laws always blame the husband for making their daughter unhappy. But now Sally, Laura's mother, well, we sort of have a pact. The fellow Laura ran off with is young enough to be her son. I hear he's 30 years old. Of all the possible information a man can know about his wife's lover, I get hit with that. Fortunately, Laura's mother doesn't like the way it sounds either. Sally figures this guy just thought he'd have some fun with a mature woman, but he'll be back chasing college girls before the year is out. So we have an agreement. Sally's gonna track down Laura and try to reason with her, and we'll arrange a meeting. Meanwhile, I'm supposed to not do anything stupid, which of course means anything at all. It's a crazy situation. I'm the police chief, and the person I'm trusting to find my wife is an old woman armed with a phone book. But I can't afford to lose Sally as an ally. So for the moment, I had to swallow my pride.
Hello.
Mrs. Markham, this is Boyd.
Oh, is there any news?
That's what I wanted to ask you. Have you found anything? An address, phone number? Have you spoken to her?
Don't worry, Jack. I've narrowed the range to 2 suspects, or whatever you like to say at your police building.
At my police building, we find people faster than a funny old woman chirping on the phone with my wife's girlfriends.
Oh, you're an old man, Jack. Come to your senses. They'd give us straight odds on the street. But I've got more energy, Jack. Maybe you think I'm a foolish old woman, but I go to my book club, argue with the girls about Byron, and it gives me energy. I talk to my dogs, and it gives me energy. And you have nothing, Jack. You don't even have a hobby. You got no passion. It's why Laura left you.
Let's not go back into that, Sally. Find my wife, and we can discuss my hobbies later. I'm waiting for your call, and my patience is running thin. Laura, if you've stopped loving me, I'll let you go. I can't expect the impossible from you. Just don't let me die out here, okay?
Right, let's get into it, shall we? This is my team. Let's see how well we can do it. And we'll go with you. Alright, Billabong. Let's see now. City Hall. A racist gang has recently made some trouble in the city. They're capturing black townspeople and beating them to death. They recently sent a message to a local radio station promising to kill all the black doctors, firemen, and police. We don't need any more dead police, especially not mere months before the election. The racists are gaining more and more followers, and even some of our citizens support them. You'll have to fire all your black employees over the next 2 days due to mounting racial tension. There's only one thing to say. Fuck that.
212 in progress.
Alright, destruction of property. City Hall parking lot. A member of the city's cleaning crew saw an elderly man approaching some expensive cars in the parking lot, carrying a long iron rod. The whole street could hear him shouting, "Bastards, thieves, and bloodsuckers." Well, that's once again true, you know. Politician. There you go. Man, this will trap you into political problems all the time when you play this game. You gotta be careful. Croce, they cost it. If someone commits a serious crime and flees the scene, the case goes to your detectives. Hello. They investigate a crime scene, interviewing witnesses and gathering whatever information seems pertinent. One of your detectives will be lead investigator on this case, and you can assign additional detectives to any case, who will work under the lead investigator as subordinates. The more professional the lead investigator, the more effective the team. And that's why I like to give them a ranking. But this one, more Armstrong, and then the Brito. And we shall proceed, because it's the homicide in the ghetto. Black activist Ronnie Moore was found shot outside his home. Police station, labor market. What are we looking at? Nothing really. Okay.
In progress.
Alright, carjacking in the suburbs. A gas station surveillance camera recorded a car that's on the stolen vehicles list. Oh, Yancey takes Rocky, Asano, and Price. Oh, homicide. Okay, detectives have interviewed witnesses, collected evidence from the scene, and are pursuing the investigation. Expect results. Mr. Graham, they drove by in a sedan. They shot like a machine gun. I didn't see much. Mr. Clayton, I only heard a few muffled shots. Mr. Carr, he got what he deserved. He's been causing trouble for a long time, and recently there's been a lot of cursing and carrying on. I don't remember the car. The neighborhood was quiet. Never heard any shots. Mr. Carpenter, the police these days don't do nothing. Almost died myself. I went to buy some medicine and was nearly hit by some idiot's car. He was opening the door, and he fell down and spilled a bottle of ketchup. There you go. Offenders have been caught. Experience has been gained. Level up.
In progress.
Right.
Officer on scene.
The driver is nowhere to be seen. Only potential eyewitness. Search the car. Wait a safe distance.
113.
And pow, caught the guy. Alright, suspicious individuals in Desire Park. Corey Ramsey, mother of several children, has expressed her concerns about a suspicious man wearing bifocals, seated on a bench beside a playground. He's been watching the children for over an hour and has taken several photographs of them. Well, Coachy, you take Austin, and we stop this. Very quiet all of a sudden. Wouldn't you agree?
1210 complete.
Hello. Yeah, we're good. Ooh. Alright, Mr. Boyd, I'm opening Freeburg's first martial arts club, and for my first exhibition I want to hold a sparring match with one of my students taking on your toughest cop. After the fight, I'll teach your man a few tricks, something that will help him out on the streets. Yeah, why not Simpson over here? Show her a thing or two. Alright, your detectives present frames, different versions of what might have happened at the crime scene. Alright, well, he opens the investigation. They get it wrong half the time, but a good cop can separate fact from fiction, and they know how to look at case materials. The more professional detectives without working on an investigation, the better their instincts. To get your suspect, you'll need to figure out the true sequence of the events at the crime scene using the frames you think likely, sometimes with a little guesswork thrown in. If you add it all up, but the sequences fails, you're probably telling the wrong story. Well, you know, he was walking out there to get some eggs, or after someone went ahead and bashed his window in, and all of a sudden, you know, someone went ahead and drove right around the corner there. They pulled out the old gun there, and a pop, 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 and then drove right off. There you go! When an investigation pans out, you'll have yourself a suspect. Sometimes there's more than one, but in the case, your detectives have narrowed it down to a single candidate. Travis Horton, a known racist who already has several previous convictions. Let's go bag a racist. Your detectives have information on... Why did that take so long to actually say that word? I don't know. They have information on the whereabouts of the suspect. Sometimes there might be a number of locations to choose from. Well, there's only one this time. To carry out the arrest, two officers... Stupid tongue. Go away. Two officers must escort the lead investigator to apprehend the suspect. If the lead investigator is not on duty, the arrest will have to wait. But remember that fugitives won't sit patiently until your schedule clears. Also remember, your criminal will react in different ways. A frightened thief is likely to surrender as soon as the game is up. A brutal killer might want to see how many he can take with him. With more dangerous criminals, it's safer to send experienced officers and even the SWAT team if you see fit. So, we're gonna bring Kochi, and you know what, we'll bring Purdy. She's done nothing all day today, and SWAT, of course, you know, always bring SWAT.
311A in progress.
Alright, Kevin's Throat Bar. There's a fight. A bartender reported that a couple dancers started fighting over tips, and a cat fight broke out right on stage. Yancey takes Tsubaki and Price.
311A in progress.
Nuts. Ooh. Chief, I just about nailed the Jap a couple times, but he was too fast for me and one on points. I don't really understand all their rules, so I can't keep track of points very well. But he was alright. Even showed me a few tricks after the match. I got carried away a little and pulled my back. Think I can take the day off? Yes. Now let's take care of the fight at the Octopus restaurant. Bartender reported that a fight has broken out between patrons and the bar bouncer. The man, apparently drunk, had climbed onto the stage where the local singer was performing and tried to sing a duet with her. Austin and Asano. Oh well. Yeah. Look at her, man. She's just as reliable, although she has no bars now.
We've got a situation.
Alright, on
here.
stage are two strippers going at it. It's gone beyond arguing to a full-on catfight. The bouncer is fast asleep, clearly too wasted to handle the situation. Drunken patrons are happily watching the fight. Shut off the music and turn up the lights. Strippers continue fighting, oblivious of the police presence. Ask the bartender for a bucket of cold water and throw it on the combatants.
311A complete.
Yep. No one wants to fight when they're freezing cold. And homicide reports. They got themselves their racist. Now look at all that experience right there. Okay, last one is Austin and Asano at the Octopus Bar. After they do theirs, they bag their person. Doing pretty damn well. Alright, now we can go ahead and call it a day. Alright. Oh, Price, man. Your energy levels are down. Same thing, too, with DeBrito. Kinda want to get rid of them. But, hey, I gotta go ahead and end it now. Sorry. Just seeing also, like, the times or, like, the dates and when each one of these days are going on, I wish I would have been able to be fast enough to be able to have these recorded so I could do them on the day of. But, it's all good. Who knows? Maybe I'll actually just... maybe I could just schedule it for, you know, another time. Who knows? Yeah, whatever. So yeah, that there was the police. Hopefully you're enjoying this. You know, hopefully you can see more of this and you're going to enjoy more of it. Thanks again for anyone watching. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Have a good one and see you later.